Welcome, guys, to another episode of The Candy Show. I'm your host, Kenzie. We are here at the Red Curb Improv Comedy Club, and this episode is sponsored by Comedy Junkies. Make sure you are following them on Instagram and Facebook. We have another special guest in the building. I am going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, my name is Brent Terhune, stand-up comic,
Brent.
cat owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from right here in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the comedy field?
18 years, I think, something like
Wow.
that. I started when I was in high school,
Wow.
when I was 16.
Okay. Did you ever used to play football?
I did, yeah. I was center,
Okay.
played center, and then I played defensive tackle and sometimes tight end. No, defensive end.
Defensive end.
Yeah,
Okay. I could tell by the body build. I can tell you still have a football physique.
sure. I'm not competitive at all, so that's why I stopped playing. But yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me why you got into comedy.
I just tried it when I was in high school. So we had things called coffee houses, so people would do acoustic guitar and poetry, and I went up and did stand up for the first time because I watched Conan and Leno and Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Mitch Hedberg, guys like that, and I said why not? So I did it when I was a sophomore, so it was risky. So if I bombed, then I had like 2 extra years of seeing everybody in the hallway being like, look at him, he wasn't funny. But so far so good, you know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
tell me about what your role is tonight. What you gonna do tonight?
I am just hanging out. I'm a rare comic that's just hanging out at the show. I'm not even on the show.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had the night off. It's a Friday. I told my wife it's like it's a rare Friday night that I had off. And I'll just say I did a corporate earlier. That's not true, but but I was like, I'll go hang out. Some friends are on the show, so I don't normally get to see a lot of people if I'm working. So just come to hang out. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, is there one thing? Tell everyone one interesting thing about you.
Yeah. I'm a big horror fan. Scary movies.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you like scary movies?
Mm, I used to.
People.
but,
Yeah. That's like. You get people either like them or they're like, no, I don't like that. But then, do you like true crime stuff?
A little bit.
Yeah, so that's like true life horror. like, like the stuff I like is not real, but then other people will be like, I want to watch this murder show that happened right over there down the street.
Oh,
you know.
wow.
But I love horror. That's my my hobby. So Halloween is my favorite horror movie.
Okay, so do you cosplay?
No, I look like I could. There's a lot of guys, doppelgangers is what I call them. Is people on Twitter will always send me pictures of their friends that look like me, or that people will send me pictures of Gritty, from the was it the Philly Flyers, the mascot.
Well, I tell you again, I've attended some of the comic conventions.
Yeah.
And so I get that vibe from you.
Okay.
So that's
I go to
why
horror
asked.
conventions and stuff like that. I
Okay.
do like to go to those cons, but rarely do I dress up for anything. I like to get my picture taken with people.
And just a disclaimer, we're talking about movies,
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
Horror.
Yeah. Scary movies. We'll call them that. So, do you have a favorite scary movie?
I really don't.
No?
I mean, okay, if you want to talk about scary, I guess I have to go old school.
Yeah.
The real Jason and all
Yeah,
of those.
Friday the 13th. Yeah.
All those. And
Those are fun.
well, I mean, those mess with me. I
Yeah.
can't go to sleep I don't know. Have you ever done that before when you were younger? You would see those weird movies like that, and then you can't go to straight to sleep because you're thinking in your head something's gonna happen.
Halloween's my favorite, but I have like a Michael Myers nightmare like once every couple months where I'm
Ooh.
getting chased.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Have you thought about Googling that and see what that means?
I think it means I should stop watching those movies. One time this is not a joke, it's just a funny dream that I had, which rarely have I ever had a funny dream. But I'm getting chased by Michael Myers, but then Alex Trebek from Jeopardy was in my dream, and he goes, "You're in Jeopardy." And like, rarely do I've ever had a dream that's funny, but that one was like a rarity.
Oh wow.
But yeah, and I have snake dreams. I'm terrified of snakes.
I've touched a snake before. It's slimy.
Yeah, I touch one too, just to be like, say that I did it, but I'm scared.
Me
I don't
too.
like snakes.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now, tell everyone how they can keep up with your comedy
Yeah.
journey.
BrentComedy.com is my website. I'm on all the social media stuff at Brent Terhune. I do a bunch of videos online. It's a satire character, so it's a guy that rants in his truck. I look like every guy that's ever ranted in a truck before. So it's a satire character that I do. So if you see me ranting online and be like, I don't like this guy, it's because it's a character, you know?
Okay, well, I know you want to get in. Who you here to see?
Alex Price and David Brooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know they're going to be getting on stage here
Yeah.
soon. So I'm going to go ahead and let you get out of here. But guys, you already know what the routine is. Subscribe to the YouTube page. That is a capital C and the number 2, Candy Productions 2. Make sure you are liking, subscribe, and following the official Candy Talk Show page on Instagram, Candy Talk Show. All right, guys. We're out of here. Bye-bye. Okay, so listen. Now, before we actually let you go,
Yeah.
because we want to make sure that they follow you because you
Mhm.
have other things going on besides comedy. So let them know.
Yeah, I do a horror movie podcast. So I just talked a lot about horror, but it's called The Coming to Get You. We pick a different horror movie every week and talk about it. So we've done the classics, Halloween, The Exorcist, and then we do new ones. Whenever a new one comes out that we think is worth talking about, we do that. So it's called The Coming to Get You, and it's on iTunes and Spotify.
I'm loving that title. Who came up with that name?
It's from the 1968 movie Night of the Living Dead. What the guy's like, they're coming to get you, Barbara. So that we just took it from that movie. So
oh my God.
yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, once again, make sure you are following and making sure you're following his podcast.
That's right.
All right. Once again, tell me your name again.
Brent Terhune, and my podcast is They're Coming to Get You.
All right. Well, once again, guys, we are out of here. Bye-bye.